World! Hi, world! I'm back in space, guys. We still have. We're still on. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Wrong screen. We're still going to be playing on the, sorry, I'm pressing buttons. We're still gonna play on our little, uh, sandbox save because I don't know how to space. So, in case you didn't know, um, yesterday or last time we were here, we got the Neo 3 into orbit. Now, if we take a look at the Neo 3, Valentina is stuck. She has no power, no fuel. Pretend you don't see that. She has no fuel and no way to get back to Kerbin. She does not have a parachute. She does not have a heat shield. So she's kind of stuck in space. Wow. Wow. I can make it spin. Okay, okay, that might be enough. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Val. I'm so sorry. Here we go. So yeah. Pretend you don't see fuel here. I don't even think this thing can take its fuel, can it? I don't have any stages set, that's why. Oh, yeah, because that's a connector, not a fuel. Uh, not a rocket. Duh. So yeah. Valentina's pretty stuck, and we've been trying to experiment with ways to try to get back to her. We're gonna bring Jebediah up over there to rescue her. But I got a little distracted instead and have started making planes. So let's go back to the task at hand where we're trying to save Valentina. Alright. Now, you might be asking yourself, hey Gonk, how are you gonna save Val? I don't know, actually. I don't have a plan. So we're gonna use the same little baby boy cockpit, because all we really need is to bring a pilot up there. And we need to bring the pilot back home. I don't know. Yes, we do. Let's bring him back home. Put a little heat shield. Wait a minute, it needs to be two-seater so we can put Val in there. I'm dumb. That's right, we want to rescue her. Yeah, this looks like it would be good. I don't want anything too big. Then I have to worry about stuff. Nobody wants to worry about stuff. So we put this little teeny tiny parachute. That's not teeny tiny at all. Now, back to, where's thermal? Back to the heat shields. We'll get this. Ooh, that's a little small. Oh, that's a big heat shield. Whoa, wait, that's kind of cool. We don't need that, though. We just need this, I think. We don't have to go too complicated. We have to give this thing a name, but first let's build it up first. So we want to go liquid fuel in flight, solid fuel for the launch. I'm pretty sure that's the best way to do this. So we need bigger fuel. We don't want fuel too big. Does it matter if we get bigger fuel? We might as well, because, I mean, we've got a bigger aircraft. Oh, we need a decoupling stage first. Decoupling. Perfect. We're gonna place that right here. So we can, you know, make it so we can land. Not that we need it. But we might as well. Big. If there's a Mark 1, there's gotta be Mark 3, right? That's what we're looking for? Mark 3? Oh! It's big again. Maybe? Might as well. This big boy liquid fuel here. And now as for the engine, this is gonna be like our flying engine. So what if we want to do a little teeny tiny Terrier engine? It might be a little too small. Oh, this is just liquid fuel. It has no oxidizer. Yeah, I want those engines that have fuel and oxidizer in it, so I don't have to like think. Alright, there we go. But this is so much bigger. You know what? It's really funny. We're going with it. Alright, and now I really still think it would be so funny if I placed a really teeny tiny Terrier engine into this. Yeah, no. We're gonna do more of those, okay? Let's see. The coupling has engine plate. What does this mean? Does this mean I can put more engines on it? So if I want to put littler... No. Oh, what? Oh, I see how it works. Yeah, we're not doing that. I want to put more engines, because I'm just putting little itty bitty engines in there, so why should I only have to put one engine? Maybe a little itty bitty. Well, we could use some nuclear. Does it use liquid fuel? How does this thing work? I don't know. We'll upgrade to atomic engines soon. Right now I want to stick with what I'm comfortable with and see what we have. Because this is still funny. Alright? Alright, anyway. Moving on. We have this little engine. Let's get, let's copy one of these bad boys. Place another here. Get rid of the engine. Does this not go over? Oh my gosh. It's a freaking hourglass. I built an hourglass, guys. I didn't build a rocket, I built an hourglass. Alright, so for this stage, what if I get... This thing's gotta go up higher. We're making a pretty big, tall engine. How high up can we go? Pretty high. I wonder if it keeps going higher. I don't know how this game works. I think we can put, like... Okay, cargo. Should I place down some cargo bays? Yeah, what can I put in here? I don't know. Let's do that for like actual space stations. Right now we're just trying to get a Kerbal back to Kerman. We're trying to get a Kerman back to Kerbin. Gosh. So let's see. Do we have... There's an engine mount thing that I remembered seeing earlier when we were building airplanes. I think. I don't know, but we should put some... No, we don't need electrical stuff. Is it in the robotics? No. Structural! It's gotta be here. Right. I mean, the structural pans will work, right? So if I put one of these are little. Can I get a big structural pan? Structural tube. Oh, so structural. Structural fuselage. It doesn't even fit, it's too small. You know what? We could always do this, right? Do you fit on here? No. Alright, this game doesn't like me. What about this guy? Okay. Okay. So... looks like we don't really have that much Delta V yet. So let's get the solid fuel working. So solid fuel. Solid fuel. Oh. I could maybe place down one of these guys. What if I put this? It looks funny. Alright, I'm not doing that. I want solid fuel. Oh. It's pretty big. What if we get a couple of these guys going? Oh, we need the decoupling guys first. Where are they? Here they are. Some detachments. Should I use... I should use these, because these things are supposed to explode, and then it makes it a little bit safer. So let's get one of these guys here. And then place down our big solid fuel booster. Place it down like so. That looks about good. Let's get another solid fuel booster down here. A little hammer guy. That's cute. No. No, we're here with the big boy stuff. We have big boy materials, let's use big boy stuff. Actually, I think it would still be pretty funny if I did this. It's lighter. Does it give me any more Delta V? Not really. We really don't have Delta V, do we? I think we'll have enough, right? Let's get with the aerodynamic stuff. Oh, this is too little. Protective nose cone, that's too big. This is also way bigger. That's also big. So what should I look for? Oh, that's too little. These are intakes. Tiny nose cone, really? Very small. They're very tiny. Okay, wait. So what nose cone am I supposed to use to have aerodynamically help us? A circular intake? No. No, no. Can I make them bigger? 3 variants. Oh, it's color. I guess that's good enough. And then as for this part here, what if I put one of those, like, expandable stages thing? They're in the structural thing, I think. No, I think it is in aerodynamics. Like, you know what I'm talking about? It's the thing where... We can make helicopters? Oh, we're gonna play with helicopters after this. I can't remember where I'm supposed to find what I'm looking for. What in the flippity florp? No. Payload! Ah! There we are. Payload. Alright, so what if we do one of these? Okay, can't. Doesn't work there. Do we need one of these bigger ones? Why doesn't it work? Right. It's got a second where it works. Why don't these things ever work? Am I doing something wrong? Do I need one of these? Oh, that's too little. One of these. This looks like it would be the perfect size right here. But it just... Why won't you work? I mean, I guess this thing itself really isn't that non-aerodynamic. Alright, before I forget, we need a docking stage. So what if we place all this here? Let's go back actually to this. And let's shrink down to our little structural stuff, alright? Let's get multi-point connectors. So we can stock something to it here. Get one of those docking boys. I don't know which docking size we have. Oh, probably this one. Wait a minute. Is it only able to go on the bottoms of things? The gears are turning. The gears are really turning. Okay, wait, this definitely looks like the correct docking port. Yeah. I just don't know why it snaps to the bottom and not like the sides. That's where I need it. Okay. I'm not sure why the video game's doing that. Maybe if I let it hang out there and I just slap an engine on. We don't need anything too crazy from this point. Let's get just a normal liquid fuel fuselage. And then let's get a little itty bitty engine again. Can I put this guy on now? No. The song is so vibey. But what can go on the sides then? I'm able to place one of these structure panels? Oh, I am. Okay. Hold on. Let's get one of these. Then I want to rotate. Nope. Go like to here. Move you up. I didn't mean to move you out. I want you up. Go back. Go up. 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 There we go. Good enough. So now can I place one of those guys there? Oh! Yeah, I can place 4 of them. I just need one. I think this is the right size. I hope so. Kind of want it to be lined up pretty perfect. Otherwise, I will be very upsetty spaghetti. Gotta flip it around the other way. We can move it forward too. How about that? There you go. So it looks a little neater. So at no point whatsoever is it ever going to actually like look right. But it will just go with it. So now my next question is, if I put another docking port to it, will it actually work? I never tried it out. It's just kind of funny to go for it. I'm gonna assume that it could dock. Like, let's say hypothetically we have our little pod here. Okay, this is our hypothetical pod. Hypothetically, it has a docking port. Hypothetically, that's right. It's difficult. It doesn't like to make things work. So hopefully this little engine, okay, all it has is the liquid fuel, that's right. We want the oxidizer with it. We're okay. We're fine. There we go. Now that should be good, yes. So this is what we're going to use to get ourselves back to Kerbin. And, this is how we'll transfer our Kerbal over. Kerman. Just like that. We need a decoupler stage here. I think I missed a few decoupling stages. Oh my goodness. Do I need a big boy decoupler for this? Oh, that's a little boy. I mean, that's a bigger boy. So did we get a decoupler for over here? We did not. Let's get one. Okie dokie. That is nowhere near enough Delta V. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. We need bigger solid fuel boosters. What about this? That's not big enough. Those are pretty skinny. I mean, I guess another solution is to just put another pair over there. Let's grab the decoupler. Where are you? You're right here. Hold on, get out of my way. Copy you, we'll place another pair here. So you go here. Since they're skinny enough, they can all fit on here. So we can get a few of these rockets in. Now let's do our aerodynamics. We can fit the little nose cones on these at least. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. I built a beautiful rocket. That's a little bit more Delta V. I still don't really think it's enough, but we're just gonna go with it. So we're gonna put all of these together. They're all gonna launch together. This guy too is going to launch. Going to lunch. Lunch sounds pretty good right now. So then I want... Oh, I forgot to put a decoupler guy down here. So let's get a decoupler guy. One of you guys down here. So now we have a new decoupler. That's gonna decouple here. This is my least favorite part. I hate staging. It's just so boring. So then these guys are gonna run dry. Once they do, we can kick on this engine. Move you up. We'll kick on this engine. What is this decoupler for? It's up here, isn't it? Okay, wait. We need... Okay, we do have a decoupler there. Okay. So the next thing we need to do... Move you up here. And then you go down here. So when this guy runs out, he goes bye-bye. And these guys run out, they go bye-bye. And we get this guy kicked on. Add another stage. After this guy gets kicked on, this guy goes bye-bye. And then this guy kicks on. When this guy is... Oh, wait a minute. What happened to this guy here? Okay, this guy's that one. Alright. So then this guy kicks on. When that guy's all done, he'll go... Okay, wait, this guy? When this guy's done, he's gonna go bye-bye. And then that guy will go on. And then... prime... this one. I don't know where our landing's gonna be, so I'm gonna give us a nice comfortable 2,000 meters. I don't think this is very aerodynamic. Something tells me. So it's these guys go on first, and this guy supposed to go on at the same time. Once they're all on, this guy goes first. He's gonna run out of fuel sooner. Then these guys will go. So then this engine kicks on. When that engine kicks on, it goes bye-bye once it's all out of fuel, so this engine can turn on. And when that engine's all out of fuel, this will go bye-bye to have this engine, and hopefully we'll be in orbit. Dun dun dun. Okay, so right now, I just want to see what the center of gravity is here. Oh gosh. That's pretty bad. we need to put one of those things here. Right? You know what I'm talking about. Bam, 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 bam. I just can't remember. Okay, here it is. I don't think they're really gonna click here, are they? So what if I put a pair up here, and then copied another pair down here, and then just hope that the problem isn't problematic. Alright, let's place these guys back. We need to get some fins so we can actually control this craft. Nope, nope. There we go. There you go. And since at some point those guys are gonna go, what if I get a pair here? Let's turn snap off. There we go. That looks pretty good. Perfect. This is the most beautiful aircraft ever. So now we need to come up with a name. Let's call it the Res-1. Short for rescue. Our crew. I don't want a full crew. We can do Jeb and Bill, but we need one more empty seat so we can put Val in there. That's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna go with Jeb and Bill. Perfect. There is not a single thing wrong with this craft. Let's save it, and then let's take flight. Ooh, my elbows and everything are popping. Here we go. Oh my goodness, it just keeps bouncing. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's put some of those flight stand things. I've never used them. Where are they? They're gonna be in utility, right? I don't really know. Ground? No. Coupling? Pods? I don't really know what I'm doing. Structural. Ah, launch stability enhancer. This is what we're looking for. Let's get some of these guys. Should hopefully be good. Let's try it again. Alright, I should be really worried about this. Oh, it still bounces. You know, if we just launch it right now and don't worry about it, I think we'll be fine. So something went wrong. I think the craft is having trouble controlling and keeping it from bouncing because, I mean, look at this mess I have here. So let's move these guys. What did I create? What am I doing? So what if I go back to the structural and I create some structural stability? Struts. How does that sound? Yeah, let's play with struts. Now let's put the snap back on. The snap that tries to connect. It's not the snap that smiles back. If that's what you thought I was gonna say, you're wrong actually. Well, now my wings are messed up. Okay, wait, it's right here. Yeah, my wings are messed up. It's good enough. I don't really care. So, struts. How do I use these to create stability? I should probably place them like that. Right? So we got more. So let's copy. I just want the strut. Copy the strut, place it here. Oh, oh boy. Like that. Place them like that. Why am I not copying them? Whatever. It looks pretty stable. I can't put these struts on these engines, can I? But I can put them across each other. Right? I think so. So if I can do it like this. Yes, that looks nice. Nice. Let's put some across like this, because that looks stabler. This is way more rigid now. I think I just built another failure. Let me come here and... Wait a minute. When these things decouple, they're not going to come off, are they? Because they're strutted together now. I need to come up with a different way to strut this. What if... Okay, wait. You know, let's just try this way and really see what happens. I'm kind of curious. I think I forgot to take the struts off of another thing. Alright. I forgot the stable things. Let's go, come on! Oh, this guy does not generate enough lift. It's a little bit on the slower side. Let's, yeah, let's use those things that I forgot. Maybe I forgot. Maybe it's just an intentional, accident. Happy accident. That's what they're called. Let's take you off, little guy. The struts on these guys have got to go too. Unfortunately. I felt really smart when I put them together, but now I see they don't work. Alright. Let's try this again. Boing, 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 boing. It's pretty goofy. I can wait for it to stop doing that. Put it. And then, we can use these guys. Oh gosh. This might be a little big. Let's go with a different one. Maybe, oh, that's even bigger. Shrimp? No. Maybe we can try those guys. Let's see what happens. I'm very, very curious. Let's get some of these guys in. Hopefully we'll only need 4 boosters. Am I right or am I right? Let's get this guy here. And just to be safe, what if we put another set up here? Just in case, you know? It was pretty unstable earlier. So let's grab... Only 3 of them fit. Okay. It has a lot of delta V though. I don't like how big they are. They look ugly. Right, we're not here for... we might not be here for looks, but we should at least get something working. What if we do this instead? Does this give us more delta V? It gives us less? Okay, we should just go with it. Just go with this guy. Even if it looks pretty bad, it gives us the delta V we are looking for. And, I think that might be a problem. But if I tell myself it's okay, then it's okay. So we've got those guys set up. So this and this guy are gonna launch at the same time. This guy's gonna get decoupled first. We'll set up the rest of these guys for later. Once they get decoupled, we can have this engine start up. Then we lose that, and then we go to this, and we should be primed and ready for re-entry from there. Right. Let's get the aerodynamics set up, and let's see if that changes anything. Oh, I have a really bad feeling that this is gonna break over here. Kinda curious, though. And let's just go with some different fins, you know, these skinnier guys, so that it's not causing us any issues. Just to lower some of that weight. Weight. I get it. Weight. Alright, the new craft, this is called the Res 2. So either this is going to rescue, or everybody who dies is going to be resurrected into heaven. So, it's got those two implications now. Let's launch it and see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't bob as much as the previous craft did. Okay, it's pretty stable so far. Let's go ahead and lift off. Oh my gosh! Look at that! Look at that! It's going the wrong way. I want you going to the east, not the west. Can we go to the east? Can we pretty please go into the east? I don't know why I'm having trouble controlling this. It won't stop spinning either. Well, we can correct it once we get up into the atmosphere. We're gonna lose the next... Wait, I have the decouple stages wrong. I messed them up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I need to do it this way. We lose this guy. And then we move on to these guys. You like the plan? Oh, these guys need to go too. So it's these guys that go, then this guy kicks on. Keep using them until we can't no more. Hopefully this thing doesn't fall apart as badly as the other one did. It lost control. I'm not sure why. Oh, it's 'cause it's... Duh! Oh! Oh! It's 'cause it's unbalanced! 'Cause I put... the other craft was so much bigger that I just didn't worry about the imbalance of it. But I see now. Okay. This should hopefully be more balanced, right? Okay. Should be. If I tell myself it is, it will be! Haha! Okay, just double checking to make sure everything is gonna be working just fine this time. Alright, let's lunch. Okie dokie. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, sweet! Look at it go. It's so much more stable now. Let's begin to rotate towards the east. That is the wrong way. I pressed the wrong button. Well, that's gonna ruin my whole trajectory. Alright. Let's just try it again. I pressed the S button, not the D. Oopsies! Here we go. Launch! Forgot to turn on the SAS. Still really not stable. Keeps on wanting to try to spin around in circles. I can correct it with a whole bunch of roll correction. But at least we're going in the correct rotation. Alright, now hopefully when we go to remove the boosters, it doesn't break anything. Oh, it's going the wrong way. Come on, buddy. Come on. It's gonna be okay. We've almost made it. Come on. Oh. Oh gosh. Let's go this way. Oh! We're okay. Let's keep rotating to the east here. Alright, how are we doing? Oh wow, we have a very upward trajectory. We are really not doing good. Hold on, let's cancel some of this out. Let's turn this guy around. I need to try to cancel out some of this trajectory we got here. So let's turn her this way, I think. I think this is how it works. It's not like it's rocket science. Well, what if I just tilt this thing all the way downwards to cancel my upward movement? Because, oopsies, this is not at all what I meant to do. Come on, this thing is so sluggish. Come on, come on. Get turned around. I have Delta V to spare anyway, right? Right. Oh, shoot. I'm running out of fuel. And I'm definitely not on the right orbit. Okay. Let's try it again. 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 Just a couple moments. Chat. Alright, alright. We'll turn on the SAS mode now. We should be good. What does RCS do? I don't really know. World's greatest KSP player. Alright, we're trying this again. Too bad we're gonna hear the boosters in the left ear again. Let me take you on a little trip. Alright. And here we go to the east. That's the south. That's not control. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. We just made a spiral ship. Oh. Oh. Just decouple everything because it would be funny. The rockets are still going. It's like fireworks. Well, that's another failed rescue mission. Might as well save that and worry about it later. Let's make another plane. So, we had a plane the other time. That's right. The Super Ridiculous 3. Did this thing work? I can't remember if we ever test flew it. Oh, it wouldn't work because the fuel wasn't, like, connecting to our engines. So, what type of fuel do these things take? Well, they need air, don't they, right? So, do I need to get an air intake? Yes, I think so. So, let me zoom in here. Can I get moved to the right? Oh, I didn't know I could rotate them that way. How do I make one of these air intakes work? It connects here. Maybe I should just do it that way. It looks pretty funny, but if it works, it works. And hopefully it just remote connects to these engines or something. I don't know. Lunch. Let's see. Oh, it flies. That's all I needed. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's get this thing going. Full thrust. And let's go up. Up. Oh, I never put ailerons on. That's why. Kinda could use those. Ailerons. Ailerons. Elevators. Yes. Is it elevators on the outside and ailerons on the in? I have not done airplanes in so long, guys. Like, airplanes in general in my life. I have not been an airplane nerd in a bit. Let's just get ailerons on. Does it matter? Elevators and ailerons are the same thing, right? Pretty much? I think ailerons are more in control. And the elevators are more like... Oh, they're aileron. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Whatever. Let's get close. Unfortunately, I have to play with this tool. I don't like the rotate stuff. It's kind of finicky. Alright. Get down that way. Hopefully it's facing the correct direction, too. Yeah, hopefully this will work and it won't cause any collision problems. Let's fly. Let's fly. I give up on trying to rescue Valentina if you couldn't tell. Here we go. Throttle up slowly. Let's give it some more throttle. Here we go. Once we get to that end of the runway, we're gonna start pulling up. Lift off! Lift off, please! Lift off! Lift off! Oh, okay! Not at all a sketchy lift off. Let's get these back in. So we're more aerodynamic. Okay, it's a flying aircraft. I don't really have great control though, but it should be pretty fast, right? We're still gaining speed. I really do want to make sure this thing's fast. So let's climb. What if I warp? Is this gonna break everything? No, but it's trying to pitch down. SAS should keep it connected, right? There we go. Drains the fuel pretty decently. I'm not really gaining speed. This is the fastest it's going, so it's 300 meters a second. What happens if I drop it now? Pulled a lot of G's. Hurt my curveball. I hope my curveballs like it. Or Kermans. What are they called? I don't know. Curs. Can we do a nice little gentle water landing? How does that sound? Because we're almost already burnt through my entire fuel. So... very gentle and easy water landing. Nothing too complicated. Oh boy. Need to burn off more of the speed. We're going way too fast. Oh boy, we're already kind of stalling a bit. Really doesn't get much lift. Aw, all my engines broke. That was such a good landing, though. Do you think that was a good landing? Yes. That's great. Well, that was interesting. Can I recover? Why can't I recover? Oh, does it think my craft is still in motion? Probably. And I don't have any engines, so flight, revert back to hangar. So I think what I went wrong with is this here. Let's see, our center of mass, and we don't need thrust. That looks pretty good. I don't think we even need these engines. They're not doing anything. We do need the intake though, so I'm gonna keep it. Hmm. Hmm. The gears are turning in this brain. Let's move it farther forward. How about that? Maybe that'll give us a slightly better control. This is supposed to be my SR-71 recreation, but it's not going to be that anymore. So let's make this the super ridiculous for the spelling intentionally incorrect. Wrong button again. Let's try this guy again. Let's see if this thing will fly. Clearly, I'm a lot better at making airplanes than rockets. I feel like I've got a lot better airplane knowledge than rockets. Here we go. Throttle up a little bit more. Starting to get rolling. Oh, we're getting bouncy. That is not the runway. The runway's right there. Oh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. It's got a pretty decent thrust to weight ratio though, I'm not gonna lie. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Retract the gear, retract the gear. Retract. Phew. Oh my goodness. We're flying. It's really heavy. Really doesn't get enough lift. It's not even really that... Yeah, these wings aren't really getting lift. We're getting some good speed in, though. We're much lighter now that we have those crappy engines gone. At least. There's that. The question is this craft gonna break the sound barrier? I should probably put... What if I do 2 engines? One here, one there. And then I build a much more stable tail, because this tail thing is really not stable. I think if I put this farther back, it might hold it up better. This was supposed to be the SR-71 recreation, but I think it would be much cooler if I designed my own craft. Look, it's going so fast! Look at that! And now that I leveled out my flight path a little bit more, it's still gaining speed like crazy. This thing might break the sound barrier. How fast is the speed of sound in meters a second? I don't know, guys. Let's ask AI. I just don't feel like looking up or anything. Alright. How fast is the speed of sound in meters per second? 343 meters per second? Oh, I'm way past that. So, if 343 meters a second is the sound barrier, 340. So far, I'm going 2.3 times the speed of sound right now. Let's keep on going and see how fast it'll get. I wonder if this thing will heat up. It might. We're over 1,000 meters a second. It's getting hot. Maybe if we put this thing higher up in the atmosphere where it's thinner, this guy could get some pretty good speed. Yeah, why doesn't the US military just build this plane in real life? We'd have a super fast plane. We can put weapons and guns and stuff on it and go pew pew pew. Oh, we're almost out of fuel. I'm gonna lower down the throttle so we save up on some fuel during the climb. Alright, we should go up here. I don't want to go where the air is too thin. Then here we go. Throttle up. And we can point the nose down a little too to try to give us a little bit of extra speed. It's pretty unstable where there's not much lift. Not much air to lift it. Look at this guy. Pretty fast. That's what Delta Wings will do for you. Delta Wings will give you speed. Not really made for anything else there. Speed. I am speed. That's why I built those Delta Wings. But I kind of want to make a big plane. Look at that. This is beautiful. I just got to get some mods installed to make this thing look nice. I have no clue how to install mods though. I might do that another day. Alright, so looks like we're maxing out at 1,270 meters a second. So if we do 1,270 meters a second divided by 323, we are going almost 4 times the speed of sound. That is faster than the RSR-71. Point the nose straight down, let's see what happens. Oh, they're gonna black out. Nope, they don't. I actually lowered a lot of speed to do that maneuver. I just really want to see how fast this thing can go. Then what if I try to pull this thing up? Like, last second, how is this gonna work? Hoo-yah! Oh wow, it burned off a lot of speed. We can do a landing. I don't wanna. I kinda want it to crash and burn. So, nice water, right? We literally went supersonic into the water. That's nice to know. That's pretty funny. Alright, so this guy actually flew a lot better than I thought it would. That's fantastic. Let's design a new aircraft. Let's design a big boy plane. How does that sound? That sounds pretty cool. So let's get some fuel into our big boy plane. We need the, like, Mark III fuel fuselage. Oh yeah. You might need a few of those. And then one of these guys in the middle is going to be like a service bay type thing. So what if we get big service module? That's not big at all. Big. Oh, it's really still not big. Big. Yeah. Nope. Big. We should be able to. Oh, oopsies. Okay, come on. Oh, this game is so wonky. There we go. We should be able to get something to go around it, right? Like one of these guys? Airframe. Oh, because it'll only go forward. Okay, never mind. Forget that. Now, I have to be able to put something around it, though, to make sure that it doesn't go bad. I've no clue. Cargo bay? Oh, actually, that looks pretty interesting. Now I'm getting a plan. I want this, but I want it to be upside down. Am I able to do that? Yeah, that's right. And I can attach this guy to the other side. We could put this. It's it's kinda not, you know, it doesn't look pretty, but it works. If it works, it works. I'm gonna fix this up a bit. Let's do this. Detach this guy. Put this guy here. Put you here. And then what else do we want to put into this area? So we have a service bay. What if we put in... Because we're going to need some stuff to even out the weight. We can maybe do a little rover. How cute would that be? No. Let's get some science. Yeah, science. Infrared telescope. I don't think this is going to help much, will it? No. Surface scan module. We can place this down at the bottom of the service bay and use this to scan the surface as we're flying. I think. I don't know. Oh, we need that mobile processing lab. Yeah. This, like, really overpowered part. I don't know how powerful it is. I just have heard. Then, I can get a telescope. Or an antenna. Whatever these things are called. Antenna. To go here. Actually, we should point it down towards... Oh, it won't fit in the service bay, will it? But that's where robotics come in, right? So a robotic arm can make it go... You know what I'm talking about? We're actually going to make a space plane. How about we do this? Let's change the name. This is a new craft. Completely new. Let's make a space plane. Yes! Look, the hinge. This is what I could be looking for. Ooh, that's a little. Alright, that's much bigger. So we place down this hinge, but I kind of want it to be rotated this other way here. So, and I want it to be in folded up mode. That's angled. We freaking love forced perspective stuff. There we go. Let's get back that antenna. Antenna, here it is. Then... Wait, so angle limit... So how do I want it? I want the angle here? Okay, that's how I do it. Good! Wait, I'm actually really happy with that. Okay, so far so cool. So far so very cool. Okay, let's see. So, close it. Oh, that's sick. Okay. Let's get it closed again. Now we need our engines. Before we do that, let's get that big engine mount thing back here. Supersonic intake. Ooh. Maybe we need one of these guys. It can go on the nose. Who knows we could do that? I didn't nose. Get it. Get it. I'm hilarious. There. Oh, it looks goofy. Okay, no thanks. We do need an intake, though. We can do one on the belly, like so. Kind of like a... It's kind of... happy plane. Kind of like an F-16. F-16. I think I'm right. Yeah, it's an F-16. It's been a while since I've planed, like I said. Okay, so that's pretty nice. We got our intake in. Let's get our engines connected after we get our little engine bay thing. Do we want more crew space? We do want more crew space. How about this? Let's open back the cargo bay. I think we can fit another crew cabin in here. Can we? Yes, just... Oh, I don't think it'll fit if I... No. Never mind. The only crew we're fitting in here is the crew that'll fit inside of that. Let's close this guy up again. Pretty interesting concept, though. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, it has to be in structural. No, it's not. I have not got any clue. I always know what part I want to place down, but I can search the part, right? So what if I do engine? There's a lot of engine stuff, but it'll at least narrow it down. Adapter. No. I already did that. Yeah. Okay, searching for it doesn't work. I think I'm wasting my time by looking for this engine mount thing. I should just place down the mammoth. It's a big, humongous engine, but we're not going to be using that yet. So let's get our wings on now. So for our wings, we obviously really need to go for the big kid wings. Just to generate enough lift to even get this thing off of the ground. So let's take a look right now. Okay, hold on. They're facing the wrong way. Alright, let's just get this attached here. We can rotate. We can put fuel on the wings. I like that idea, actually. Bam, 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 bam. Sure, we'll fill it up with it's gonna be super duper heavy, but I think we do really need a lot of fuel. So these thrusters have enough, because we're gonna go with the afterburning engines. They are not gonna fit on the wings, so let's do our little structural thing. Structural. There it is. Same thing we did with the previous aircraft. We get these little guys to go on here. Rotate them to land flat. I betcha designing a space plane in real life is this easy. Said no one ever. There we go. Looks good. Let's try placing down that dang afterburning engine. Oh, that looks super funny. Oh my. Okay, just to make it look cooler, I think it'd be pretty cool if I get these air intakes into here. You get what I'm saying? Not sideways like that, though. That looks pretty stupid. Let's fix that. Yeah. Alright. Super duper happy plane. Look, it's not only happy here, but it's happy here. We like being happy. Let's get our massive tail fin guy on. Do we want one or do we want to do two? Let's do two. It's a little bit better control. Let's do them this far apart. Might be a bit heavier, but it is what it is. We can do swept wings? What if we did that in the back? Might be a little too big. Yeah, let's do this instead. Put them here. Then we have to move these wings farther forward, but I don't really have a problem with that. Put them here. So far, pretty cool, pretty good. Looking nice. Let's get one of these guys copied over to another part of the wing. Right there. That looks good enough. It still looks like a happy plane. These guys alone are going to drink up a lot of fuel. So what is this? Oh, that's the service module. Let's go ahead and set these two up to be their starter stage. Right. Then these guys are the next one. This is when we start going and taking flight. Heavy as crap. This is not going to stay as the center of gravity for long, will it? What will happen if all of the fuel goes down? Okay, well, firstly, it's gonna go through the wings fuel first. So wings run out of fuel. Okay, that doesn't move much. Next thing it's gonna go to the back next. And then it moves forward a bit. What if we move this a little bit over more? Kind of want it to be maybe there. That looks comfortable. Okay. Those things look really little. Let's get the ailerons in before we forget. These little guys. Get them snapped on there. Oh, yeah. Let's do it that way. Then we do a rotate. Hey. There we go. Looks cute. I like it. It's cute. Let's do this guy next. Yeah. Okay. Just want to make it look nice. Looks nice. Alright. So does anything change about our stuff here? Itty bit. It should be fine. Landing gear! Oh my goodness! I almost forgot that. Ooh. Okay. That would have been pretty bad. Let's go with the medium gear. We need the bigger gears. On here. Okay, and then we go with the medium gear. Up at the front. There! This looks really pretty! This gear might need to be bigger. Extra large. Pretty big. Adds more weight to the edges of the... I don't want the weight to be on the... I want the weight... Maybe I want to distribute the weight a bit on the edges so it kind of gets more spin to it. So I think this might be the plan. Let's put them at the tips of the wing. Looks nicer. And then we need a nose cone at the front for better aerodynamics. Little intake. Okay. This thing might fly. Might is a very hopeful word. Let's give this thing a name. Let's call it. Wait, actually, I need to test something. If I open this, it will not collide against the wings. That would be pretty bad. Let's call this thing the MF. Actually, I don't like that. The MG 10. MG standing for maybe good. Maybe. So what is this actions thing? I think we want to do actions, do we? So what if I do brakes as an action? Did I just get rid of it? I think I did. I don't know how to set up actions. Extend / retract. I'm not doing actions. We're just doing things the hopefully works way. Let's lunch. Okay. Here we go, let's try. Oh, it's moving already. I never said you could. Here we go, though. Let's take flight. And... did it really burn through all of my fuel? Okay. So why is it telling me it's got no fuel? We have control of the craft. That's good. Everything works really well. Oh! Okay, I see. We got a problem here. When I want to go up, this goes up, but that goes down. Let's fix that. It's gotta go up. It's upside down. So you are upside down. Oh, I hate this. Nope. Kinda want it to go on snappy mode. Looks good enough. Alright. That should be oriented the correct way. But why won't these things get fuel? They're not technically connected to the wing, are they? That might be our problem. So what if I get one of those fuel lines? Connect it from the wing to our engine. And then from our other engine to the next engine. Oh, that didn't work. Did it? Oh, what are you doing up there? Or maybe I should just go like this. Yeah. Maybe this will work again. Let's try it. So the MG10. Let's call it the MG10-1. Sounds cooler. Lunch! Again. Actually, I'm getting hungry now. How long have I been shooting for? An hour and a half, and most of the time I've spent building this plane. Whoa! Why are we so back heavy all of a sudden? Let's go! Okay, they're working this time. That's good. It's really, really slow. Come on. Come over here, landing gear. We're max throttle right now. I don't know if we'll get enough speed to even lift off. And this tail might drag against the ground at the end of the runway. Alright, let's see. Lift up. Let's go. Lift up. Oh, not enough thrust. Oh, no. I didn't know this thing could do a Cobra maneuver. Well, let's fix that. Why don't we change our rockets here? What if it's too much fuel? Ah, that'll never be a problem. We always just need more boost. That's the thing. So here, this should be the correct engine, right? Which one is the very big zoom engine? What if instead I just use the normal turbofan? I think I'm just gonna switch to the normal turbofan engine, I'm not gonna lie. And you can go. You can go. Yeah, this looks like it wants to be here a little bit better. Maybe it'll be enough thrust. I hope so. I'm gonna place down a second one right next to it, pretty much. Maybe it's a little too close. Yeah, I don't like how close it is to my ailerons. Ah, oh, I forgot to make it so that it will work on the other side. No! I spent so much time. There we are. No, go back. Good. Perfect. Perfect. So this will change the center of gravity a bit. Will it? Yes. And we don't want it right there. We want it to be kind of here. Swings are a little bit farther forward. We should be chilling, though. I think. I'm really just saying that. Let's get the brakes off again. That is the least I can do. Alright. MG10 2. Lunge! I need to stop saying lunge. It's not funny anymore. If you say the same joke over and over again, is it really still funny? But here we go. I never set up the sequence of when the rockets are supposed to go. Ah, I always forget that step. I turned into bird. No, get out of my face. You go here. You. And then stop doing this to me. Okay. And you here. Good. Now it should be good. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Is this thing even gonna fly that good in space? I don't think so. All I was worried about was stop bouncing! Alright, here we go. Maximum thrust right now. Jeb, Bob, who do we have? We have Jeb, Bill, Bob, and Millman. Let's see. What do they think of this beautiful craft? It's definitely getting a lot more throttle. A lot more, thrust, I should say. So how much is it gonna take until this thing can get off the ground? Let's see. And lift off. Oh, too much. Let's try it again. Let's do this correct this time. A tee, a tee, a tee. Stop bouncing! I played Microsoft Flight Sim. I know what I'm doing. Oh! 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 Let's... Um... Let's fix up that. I think the problem is we just got a little too much fuel. Let's cut that in half. Yeah. Yeah. Let's cut you back a bit. Yeah, that looks better. Keeps on wanting to dip that nose up. So balancing that. What if we move to one wing instead, or one of these rear things? Okay, that changes it. What if I put it up forward more? Okay. Let's move our wings here. Well, that looks nice. Oh! No, it doesn't! Hold on! Now it looks nice. Okay. Now, hopefully, the Model 3 will lift off this time. Hopefully. Please! I'm begging you, please! Please! I've been at this for so long. My wings broke! Wait, I'm kind of interested in this. I just built a rocket. Oh, wow! It eats through fuel like crazy. Okay. The wings just completely snapped there from bouncing. What if I apply complete breakage on here? Will this stop it from bouncing? Please. Please don't break. They broke again. Why? Why are you breaking? Why are we bouncing? That's the next question. Do I need another set of landing gears in the back? I'm gonna do that if I have to. I'm doing it right now, actually. Right here. Right now. Boom. A fourth landing gear. Hey, we're gonna fly. We're gonna fly the spacecraft. Alright, alright. I got it. 10-4. 10-4, got it. Okay. Let's just get it in the air. Alright. We're not bouncing anymore, but we're still rolling a little bit. We just need to turn brakes off. Brakes. I'm assuming this one went with it. It did not, actually. Here we go. The heck is that? I hope this thing flies. Please, I'm begging. Please. Look how fast it's going. No! No! Oh, it's not enough lift. This is so sad. So deeply sad. Ah! Wrong button. Okay. I think what I need to do... I'm just trying my best here. We need these. They're so skinny. Maybe another set in the front wouldn't hurt, would it? Just to ensure we get a little bit more lift. This isn't gonna work. I think we also have a little too much of the aileron. I don't think we need that much. Okay. Maybe we want to cut back on a bit more fuel. Do these wings really need that much fuel? Probably not. Looks pretty good. Alright, MG 10.5. 10.4 was funny, but didn't last very long, did it? Here we go. Let's fly. Alright. Why are we leaning? Alright, brakes are off. Brakes are off. Brakes are off. And we fly. Hopefully we stop leaning. That's what happens when you lean. How are you doing that? Oh, my landing gear, no! Kinda wanna see what happens now. What if I start the rockets off? Will we still fly? Let's find out. Oh, it actually lifted off. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's try that again. Maybe it was just a bad start. What is happening? Why are they boing? Why are the wings boing? Alright. Bill, get out of here. Alright. Ah. Okay, Bill, I need you to help out. Get over there, Bill. Let's see. You were able to fix all this, right? He looks so tiny. What if I start the engines right now? Wait, now I'm curious. Hold on, we're gonna put him in front of this. How do I go back into the plane? Escape, cancel. This thing's moving super fast for not doing anything. Revert back to lunch. I think I just built a failure. Stop boing! We're just gonna go with it. Go with the brakes. Completely forgot to turn them off. Suddenly gets a lot more thrust when the brakes are off. Ah, I just pressed one touch of the button. Everything's falling apart. Okay. Okay. This is going. We're not playing with you anymore. What we will play with, though, how does a little radiation sound? Sounds like fun. Okay, and this should hopefully fix up some of that mass issue that we had. Or the massive issue, I should say. Haha, get it? That was pretty funny. So now hopefully we can get more fuel back into here, right? I still don't want much fuel in the sides, the front. I want more fuel. Maybe we should cut back on one of these. If I put you closer up, you here, Move you aside, get rid of you. You there. Yes. Yes! The wings really have to be that far forward. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. It doesn't carry nearly as much fuel anymore now, does it? Should not be that big of a problem, will it? Really? I hope not. This is a new plane. 11-1. Maybe good. Just maybe. I save every craft, but like only maybe about 3% of them are actually functional and work and are great. We're still bouncing. Okay, we stopped bouncing. Turn these brakes off. Okay. We're moving. We're off. We're pointing up again. And no matter how much downward force I go, we're just gonna do a flip. Do a flip. Do a flip. Do another flip. Okay. I want to try the launch one more time. If it doesn't work, we're gonna... Okay. I've had enough of this plane. I've had enough of the game. Like, what do you mean? It's just like, boy yo yo yoing, sorry. Fine, we're gonna put this here. This landing gear. This dang landing gear and freaking bouncing game. I just guessed. 11-2. I'm gonna have so many models that are gonna get deleted because they just don't work. Oh my gosh! This is so annoying! Like, what do you mean? Yeah. Should have built cars. That's what I should do instead. Let's just turn the brakes off altogether. I'm giving up. I don't understand how this thing won't fly. Do I need to go back to the Delta Wings again? Will you... Wings are supposed to flex in real life. Maybe this is just by intentional design. I guess you could consider that intentional enough. It intentionally became a firework. Ay. How do I fix this? I'm thinking. think I have an idea. Instead of this landing gear, which clearly doesn't want to work, I use rover gear. Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing here? Go. I use rover gear. Oh shoot, that's big. That's really big. Okay. That looks more reasonable. Oh, it's tiny! It's a little too tiny. Oh, it's a little too big. Okay. I have no clue. I'm really running out of ideas. Can I rotate you this way? Landing gear. It's gonna work like this. No. Like that. It's not tall enough. We're trying here, folks. We're really trying. That might break. It looks so stupid. Okay. What if I place it here instead? Puts it a little closer. And then I just do a normal landing gear. I'm just curious. I don't think this is gonna work. I'm just curious. It looks so goofy. Squatted trucks, now we got squatted planes. Is it gonna take off? I'll turn on the rocket just to give it the best ability. Game does not like this. I didn't think about retracting it, did I? This wasn't gonna work anyway. It was bound to fail. Let's lift. Let's not do that. Ah, sorry. That was a yawn. Forget this. We're gonna use the big boy landing gear. The extra large landing gear. Ooh, yeah. Look at that big boy stuff. Hopefully, this should work just fine, because it's big boy landing gear, you know? The nose is gonna dip. Or it's gonna be pushed forward, I should say instead. So let's put another big boy landing gear here. Yes. Yes, yes, I like. Me likey. Let's see, what masterpiece have we created now? Still bounces. This is just the game. Oh, that front landing gear is a little too tall. Okay, okay, we have something that's working. It didn't break. It didn't break, so we're in the good. We're going good so far. Let's just lower the size of that landing gear here. Excuse me. Wow, that tasted like a hot dog. It's not like that's what I had for lunch. You can attach that to the back of a... I don't I don't know. I might need mods to help me with this at this point. Am I able to adjust the size of these guys? Am I able to make them shorter? I wish. I'm begging this game to please just work now. I shouldn't have put that all the way at the tail end, because now this thing will not be able to rotate. The wings are bouncing! Okay, 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 okay. I see, I think I know what the problem is. I think I know what it is. The whole thing is a problem. Let's try this again. We have this here. Okay. Now let's place down one of these. One of the. Yeah, 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 yeah. Why aren't they moving? There. Let's get you out of here. Mark 2 to a Mark 3 adapter. Mark 3 to Mark 2. Ah, I'm gonna use that. Mark 3 to 2. Okay, we got new plans. Okay, this here, we're gonna put the service bay back in. I liked the service bay. It was pretty cool. Cargo bay, whatever you want to call it. What was it? Who's this guy? Needs to be sent this way. Okay. Cool. Cool. Let's close it so far. We've got a little itty bitty adapter, kind of like it's automotive parts. So this will make it go smaller. So we got the Mark 3 to a 2.5 meter. So let's do, what's a 2.5 meter thing? Itty bitty baby fuel tank. This is where we get our engine. The wings. Let's go back to Delta wings, because we might as well. They work just fine. These are little itty bitty baby Delta wings. That's not gonna work for my big kid spacecraft. Wait. Big Delta wing. Okay. Oh. There we go. Hey, stop doing that, video game. Okay. Right there. Oh, forgot to copy it. Ay. It looks so stupid. Stupid looking plane. That's just there temporarily. Alright, I don't like it. What if we get swept wings? They're very good high. They're too little, that's right. Why can't we make these things bigger? There must be something I'm missing. We're gonna do that instead. I think we should just go with this. Works, so why not? Okay. I don't know why everything's wanting to rotate the wrong way. Oh, they're collided into each other. This entire episode is just me trying and then ultimately failing pretty miserably. Got that. Okay, let's get our engines on. Turbofan jet engines, of course. That's... Just go... Let's cut down to 2. We don't have as many as we did last time. Gonna rotate. Get rotated. Get rotated! Okay, looking good. Aw, looks good. Then we need an air intake. I could put intakes on the front of these? I could. They look really weird. Or I can put like one of these fan shroud things. I could. Ooh. It's very small. Sure, because it looks cool. Because it looks cool is the bane of my existence now. It's my quote I keep saying. Large landing gear, you're going on to here. Because that's what we've decided on. And then I have to rotate because for some reason you don't just start sticking downwards. I'm pretty sure that's what most landing gear's designed for, so I don't know why they haven't done that in the game yet. And landing gear up at the front. Okay. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work. $12.1. Still need to open this. It collides with our wings, but if I don't look at it, it doesn't exist. So now let's get to the science-y stuff. Mobile processing bay. Right there. Hooray. Robotics. We need our little thing here. So we can get some connection to Kerbin. There we go. Works just fine. Anything else we can fit in here? We can fit something in there. Let's move you over. Why can my camera not go up or down? How do I go up or down? I have to be able to go up or down. Nope, that's not how I go up or down. That's the arrow keys. I don't know if I have an up or down. I don't know. I don't really care. Heh. What else do we add? Oh, that's right. We need the scanner thing. The science surface scanner. Yeah, science. Do this little infrared thing. Sure. It's interesting. Okay, let's close that. So how is their center of gravity? Need a lot of fuel. You know what? Might as well not use fuel on the wings. Clearly it didn't work last time. Yikes. That is not great. I'm gonna move these guys to the front instead. It looks really weird, but it's gonna have to just... To make it look less weird, I can just use one of these instead. Okie dokie. I'm tired of trying and failing and failing and failing and failing. So if this guy does not fly, I think it's about time we end the stream. Since I'm hungry and since I keep bringing up time for lunch, I really want to have my second lunch. Do not disappoint. I'm begging. You're my final hope. Maybe okay, we might have to do taller landing gear. But maybe I forgot to do the staging again. Love it. Forget that. Okay. Now it's going to work. Well, not going to work. It's going to space, actually. There's a difference. Okay, pretty please. I don't think we're gonna work because we're dragging on the ground there. Oh, wow. These guys are not getting enough. Just need taller landing gear. That's all. Just need taller landing gear. Just a taller landing gear. That's what the music is saying. Taller landing gear, just taller landing gear, just taller landing gear. See? Just taller, just get taller. Just have a taller landing gear so that you can stop reaching. Or whatever it was saying, I don't know. Okay, that was the large one, so we need the extra large? Sheesh. I always forget to turn that back on. Brakes are off. MG-12-2 should be ready for liftoff. Should. Should is a crazy statement. I think that the front landing gear is a little too tall, actually. Yeah, I'm right. Look at that. Ah, wait a minute. Wait, it might be optimal for flight. What's with the kickback thing it just did? What does that mean? We're not getting any thrust. Yeah. No thrust is interesting. Why would it not be generating any thrust? I'm so confused. Oh, maybe it might be these guys that I said looks really cool. I said I was gonna do one more attempt. It's 2 hours now into the stream, and I'm still not off the ground. I just realized that this is completely messing up my weight, but I just don't really care. There we go. Yep, that was it. I guess we can invent our own runway, can we? What broke? No! No, my rocket broke! Why are we leaning so far to the left? Why is it pointing up? Like I said, this is my final plane. What went wrong? This and that line up. Stupid aircraft. This stupid thing. craft. Doesn't want to work. Stupid dumb craft. There! Will this guy work now? This truly is my final flight, and I don't want to end on such a bad note, so this better fly. If it bounces again, I'm gonna be so upset. Okay. Okay. We are somewhat locked in. It really wants to drift to the left for whatever reason. We made liftoff! We are very back heavy though. Does turning on the rocket fix anything? Nope, we're just gonna come barreling back towards the ground. Wow, they survived? I'm actually pretty impressed by that. Maybe the rear has too much drag? Bro. I don't know anymore. This is it. I'm sorry, you guys. You're gonna have to end on a bad note. A plane that doesn't fly. How about this? We'll just fly this little guy. Just to make ourselves feel better. This is how we'll end it. Thank you all for watching the stream, though. It's been the times where things have worked in my favor. It's been pretty fun. You know, I hope things go better next time. Maybe I should do more studying. But why would anyone do that? Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Even this guy barely wants to fly. Ooh, boy. I'm in the sky. So we'll just say that that worked flawlessly. But yeah, you know, fun when fun works, not fun when fun don't work, but it is what it is, and maybe next time it can be a little bit more successful, hopefully. So I hope to see you all again another day. Maybe next time, maybe hopefully we should just probably go right back to racing, what I'm used to. Whatever, folks. I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching.